by Beekman. The Cavaliers with Clark, Beekman, Franklin, Gardner, and Shedrick. The 5 for Tony Bennett. Shedrick into Gardner. Gardner gets it back, drops it in. Virginia started out that JMU loss with a 10-2 lead until they were tagged with a big 15-0 run. Gardner spins, hangs, and scores.
I like it. Jayden, it's one of the areas where Tony Bennett is trying to find different ways to get his team attacking the basket. Because, again, if you're relying on jump shots and they don't fall, that's how you get in those scoring droughts. But oftentimes, if you're going to the basket, even if you're not making shots, you can get fouled, get to the free throw line, and oftentimes making a free throw is enough to crack the ice.
Down to 2 on the shot clock and the dunk. Lead for the Cavaliers at 8-6. Down low, Francisco Cafaro, and that ball gets batted in. Rebound and the putback by Racine.
And another area where Virginia has not been solid early in this game is securing the defensive rebound. They've gotten stops, but given up a number of offensive rebounds to FDU.
Gardner working against Racine, goes glass. Seems to be no man's land right now for FDU.
It really does. Virginia doing a great job of guarding the painted area. However, the three-point opportunities have been there for FDU as they extend their pressure, really more of a half-court 1-3-1, but zone defense that they fall back into the 2-3 right now. And Virginia going to see a lot of zone defenses this year until they show that they can consistently make three-point shots.
Gardner, another dunk. Jayden Brown, 24-17, and a steal. Gardner will drop it home with the right hand. And
Dave O'Brien will be on the call in his other home at Fenway, voice of the Boston Red Sox.
We know he is certainly familiar with those haunts. And the layup in leadership with Clark. Statman taking it to the rack, no good. The follow is there.
Shedrick back on the court here to start the second half. Concerning watching him over on the bike, spending the majority of the first half on the sideline.
Gardner pump fake, got it again. You could easily call that, but the officials, it was too obvious that time.
Well, Lamote was actually going to throw a pass and saw that the pass would have been a turnover, so he tried to pull it back. Ends up turning it over anyway, but you're absolutely correct. You can get away with a little more carrying in today's game than you could in the past.
Shedrick outside to Clark. Now Franklin. And the Gardner, easy 2 again.
Great. And you look at what's happening right now. You see the double team on Racine. This is not about Racine. This is about Virginia getting better. They don't feel as though Racine is going to hurt them, but the trap on the post is what patented part of the pack line defense for Tony Bennett.
And an and one. He gets that to go. So he finishes around with the team over the last year or so.
Well, I think it's extremely important because you have someone who's been through it. And more importantly, you've got someone who played for Coach Bennett as Coach Jayden Gardner.
One tap.
Duke making 15 three-pointers in each of their last 2 games. That was the struggle for them earlier in the year. They figured it out, shooting the basketball very well on their home court. See if that continues after us.